Parents are originally from Eastern Cape, Old Transkei. Mama is from Mthatha. My dad grew up in a rural village called Nqamakwe, which is just outside of Butterworth. So grew up very rural. Then they quite successful.
Your relationship with Vuyisa Xaba, like how did it come about?
I wanted to be a politician at a stage. Because I was like, yo, man, I can change the country. That idea is long gone, man. I'll change the country through laughs. Yeah, man. Because right now, if I was a politician, I'd be charging the money that day. Yeah, man. I'm not here to save the world. Just so you know, me and a bunch of friends have been arrested. We've spent a night in jail. Like those guys, if you had to see them, you'd be shocked. These are guys who sign off big salaries.
Yeah.
But we're in the cells together.
This is behind the scenes. We want to know things that are happening behind the scenes.
Yeah.
That are not in the forefront of the public domain. And part of those things is the sensitive topics that maybe you wouldn't be really much comfortable talking about. Your body weight. Understand it always brings something into people and all of that. And societal expectations, people would be expecting you to be this way because now you're celebrity or influence and things like that.
I've formed a very, very unhealthy drug habit by that.
Welcome to a favorite podcast. My name is Tato, aka PG Smoges. Hey, and today we have your favorite co-host. He go by the name of Sia Thomas.
Okay.
And today we have one of the biggest comedians in South Africa, in the world. He go by the name of Khanyisa Jam Jam. How are you today?
Yeah. I'm very good, bro. I'm very good. Yourselves?
I'm amazing. How are you, man?
I'm good, man. I'm
just
good.
That the flu, man. I don't know. I got the flu. Yo. Maybe to have a long week, juggling between 9 to 5 and this, but I'm amazing. I'm amazing. Anyway, who's Jam Jam? Who's Khanyisa Jam Jam?
That's a loaded question, man. What do you want to know?
I want to know the little boy that grew up in Gqeberha, Paul Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Before the comedy and the kind of background where you come from and the household, mommy and daddy.
Yeah, okay. So my parents are originally from Eastern Cape, Old Transkei. Mama is from Mthatha. My dad grew up in a rural village called Nqamakwe, which is just outside of Butterworth. So grew up very rural. Then they quite successful. My dad became a physician, doctor, and then my mom, she's got like 5 degrees or something. She's very successful.
It's academic.
Very academic. Yeah. And I do comedy, so that's an interesting one. I don't think that was on the bingo cards when they were growing up, and they were like, "What do we want our second born son to be?" But yeah, so grew up. I was born in Mthatha. Then we grew up mostly in PE. Yeah. Good upbringing, very good upbringing. Went to great schools. Parents gave me a lot of opportunities. I was a bit of a rebellious kid, but I was always decent at academics and I was decent at sports. So whatever trouble I caused in class, I was like, yeah. So I sort of justified it because I was like, hey man, I'm still doing other stuff that's quite constructive, but always loved a good laugh, man. Like anyone who grew up with me, including my siblings, so I've got one older sister, one older brother, and a younger brother. My brothers, some of the most childish people I've ever met in my life. Yo, bro, like we laugh at everything. Laugh at funerals. Laugh at most serious times, right? We laugh. So I've just grown up with that mentality of like I laugh at that's how I cope with things.
Yeah.
So I laughed growing up at messed up situations.
Straight up, yeah.
That was just my natural reaction. That was like my coping mechanism, laughter. But I grew up in a very good home. Quite conservative, but my parents were chilled. They let us do a lot, let us explore different things, made us do a lot of extracurricular activities at school and whatnot. So I had a very good upbringing. Because like a lot of comedians always have these like stories where like their lives are like just can you swear on here?
Yeah, we can, yeah.
Oh yeah. Where they have these piece of shit lives where it's like, hey, we grew up eating shoes for breakfast and you're like, like that doesn't even make sense, man. Nigga. You're like that doesn't even make sense, man. But we were doing so well. We were eating Woolies in the 90s. So like, I can't. I like a lot of times people want comedians to come from these like tragic backgrounds. I'm like, nah, I did not. Me, I just like telling jokes.
Societal expectations.
Like like not all stories have to be these Sia Khaleesi. You rise from like poverty where you like nah, bro. Sometimes life just is good. Like so I'm. But it's also good to recognize that privilege. Like I don't say that out of being like a douchebag. It's just like not all black stories have to have these sad like
straight up.
You know, these struggle stories. It's like no, I was privileged.
So you had a great childhood.
Yeah, very good.
That's exactly the type of information that we're trying to get from you, because you know this stuff you don't get from Google or ChatGPT.
Yeah,
because they're telling you things that we don't know about. It's a pity that Tato's question was a bit vague at that time, but I must say this is the type of information that we really wanted to hear from you.
Yeah.
But at the same time, want to know about maybe family values. What really happened at home? Growing up, because you're talking about coming from this rich family and things like that. But
I didn't say rich. Rich is
bacon and cheese.
It's maybe too much.
Rich is a stretch. We were doing well.
But at some point, I heard you talking about going to private school, and I mean, you know, the tax threshold in our country. If your parents or you yourself get to be in a certain bracket, then they regard you as rich.
Yeah.
And I'd assume your parents were maybe in a bigger bracket. Hence, I'm saying maybe rich family.
Well off. I don't want to count. I don't want to count my parents' money on a public platform. It might decrease my what's the name? It might decrease the money I get when they pass away. So I don't want to fuck with that bag, bro. Hey man, the money's gotta go somewhere.
For real.
They can't take it to the grave. I've told my parents that many times. Like,
they can't take it to the grave.
However well you guys have done in life, just remember you can't take it to the grave.
Straight up.
And we are very ready to continue using that money to live a good life.
For real.
Yeah, my values.
Yeah, just values. Yeah?
Very respectful family. My parents are very humble, and that's what they stress for us to be, very humble. My mom always says, you know, you treat everyone the same. You treat so like my mom used to do stuff like when Osisi would come clean at the house or Uputwekati, she'd make me and my older brother and my younger brother make them food. Because that's how you show respect. But it doesn't matter about Uputwekati, someone, the gardener, like we must go ask him, would you want some, like, I don't want to call it oros. Mongi, yeah. Put your mongi, like, and then like, you know, if he wants something else, you go get it for him. Those are the values we grew up with. Very like, you must respect your elders, respect other people. But my parents were very nice, and they used to let us host our friends a lot and whatnot. So it was always a great environment. A lot of people, my friends coming over, just a good time, but very good values. And my parents were. We used to think they were strict, but looking back, it's good that they put measures in place so you don't
Have to
you don't become a spoiled brat. You don't become an asshole. At least not from their teachings. So if you take on those traits, it's yourself
Straight up.
wanting to keep.
Yeah. And your relationship with Vuyisa Xaba, like how did it come about and how did it impact you, especially building the person that you are today?
Yeah, he's probably the most important person in my comedy career, because there would be no comedy career if it wasn't for him. So Vuyi Club and I, for those who don't know, Vuyi Club is a producer, comedian. He's worked on MTV-based shows, and so his grandparents, our grandparents went to school together. Our dads went to med school together. Then me and him went to high school together. So it's like a three-generation friendship. And then he was doing comedy. I remember I was still playing. There used to be this thing called the Course Haste League at Varsity Cup. So it was the Varsity Cup main team, and then it would be the guys who just basically play for beer. We were like the beer squad, bro. So I went to Joburg to go watch him because he had told me he started stand up, and we used to watch stand up back on our laptops at when we were at boarding school together. And we used to watch Cat Williams. He introduced me to Kevin Hart, Chris Rock. We used to watch endless, like on repeat, bro. Because me and him just loved comedy, man. But back then, you're going to a school, like a private school. Like there's no one that really tells you, oh, you must go into this field. Like, mate, everyone from our school is like, I'm gonna be a CA. I'm gonna be, or the whole corporate thing. Where a lot of people, obviously now, it's like the corporate dream wasn't the dream that we all thought it would be. So I'm glad I had a guy like Vuyi Xaba who he went left field quite early. Like he was like, I want to be a producer. I want to make cool shit. I want to, do comedy. And then, I was in this Varsity Cup thing. Went to Joburg. Went to go watch him perform. Watch comedy for the first time, and or not for the first time, but first time where it was like the smaller room. So I'd been to a comedy show at the National Arts Festival, but that's like big production. So I'm talking about like comedy club sort of setting. So I go in and then I see, I think Loyiso Madinga was hosting. Vuyi was on the lineup. There was a guy, Bongani Dube, who was headlining, and mate, these guys were just killing, bro, like killing. And I was just like, yo, man, I'd love to do this, bro, and I'd love to be good at it if I do it. But a lot of things happened in between then, so that was 2014. Then 2019, I had some very close personal losses. And then I was just like, fuck it, bro, let me try comedy. And then I started June 2019,
Are your parents still alive?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just heard you
That's
talking
why I
about
haven't gotten
close
my
people.
inheritance yet,
It's coming.
that's why I'm still on these comedy streets, bro. Money hasn't come in yet,
So a lot of people don't know, like, you're very academic.
Yeah.
And
very academic is a push. I went to UCT. Very academic is, let me know, I'll never...
Okay, Jam Jam, the comedian.
People.
They don't expect you to be like, hey, this guy went to varsity. This guy started like this. He come from a family like this. They already expect a sad story from you.
Yeah.
Right? You're a graduate.
Yeah.
Into social science and politics.
Yes.
Like you did that, and basically people ask themselves, why would you choose comedy over that? You can get a dope 9 to 5, do this as a hobby, but you do it full time.
Yeah, man. I studied. So I initially wanted to study PPE. I wanted to be a politician at a stage, So I was like, yo, man, I can change the country. That idea is long gone, man. I'll change the country through laughs. Yeah, man. Because right now, if I was a politician, I'd be charging the money that they...
Oh.
Yeah, man. I'm not here to save the world. Just so you know, I'm not one of those, Michael Jackson heal the world now, bro.
Nah.
You're like a Mackenzie now.
Nah.
Now you're on the table.
Yeah. I'll chow that money. Never put me in a political position, bro. It's not good for us and the country. But yeah, I wanted PPE. Then I went to the first 2 lectures of ecos, and I was like not good at maths.
Yeah.
And they were saying, yo, you got to do stats, and I was like, hell no, I'm out of here. Then I started doing politics, philosophy. Then philosophy started whipping my ass as well. Then I was like, let me just do international relations. And so I did international relations, politics, and economic history. And eventually I graduated.
Did you enjoy doing it?
I did. Politics, the nice thing about politics, I failed a lot at UCT, but I never failed the politics module because I actually enjoyed it, yeah.
So that's what inspires the content now that you do about merging politics and what's happening currently.
Yeah, I like current affairs. I do like current affairs. I like current affairs, sport, and just some anecdotes and stories from my past where I just remix the characters.
Yeah.
I don't want to expose my friends because it's not my friends. My friends, I've got a great friend circle that I'm still close with. But I've got some crazy stories that we have from back in the day.
Yeah.
But, these guys are like, lawyers or like CAs. So I don't want to be using their real names out there because, that they don't need that sort of drama. But a lot of most of my stories are based off true stories, right? Like,
you just twist the names and the characters.
Yeah. Like me and a bunch of friends have been arrested. We've spent a night in jail. Like those guys, if you had to see them, you'd be shocked, bro. These are guys who sign off big salaries.
Yeah.
But we're in the cells together, fucking around, having the best of times. Yeah.
I like the fact that the momentum of this episode is at the level where I was kind of like wanting it to be, not too serious, not too formal.
Yeah.
However, I want us to remember at the same time that this is behind the scenes. We want to know things that are happening behind the scenes that are not in the forefront of the public domain. And part of those things is the sensitive topics that maybe you wouldn't be really much comfortable talking about. Your body weight. I understand it always brings something into people and all of that. And societal expectations, people would be expecting you to be this way because now you're celebrity or influence and things like that. And social media, man, people just think they have the prerogative to criticize you anyhow. So people know you as Jam Jam, right? And the person that brings laughs to people and things like that. But to some extent, maybe you might have criticized someone and they took it quite personal. And maybe they want to be vindictive over you, and then they start criticizing you based on how you look and things like that.
Yeah.
And also putting in mind that we are in the Men's Mental Health Month. Yeah. So I want to understand or want to know on how you respond to these things. At the same time, people have sometimes primitive knowledge about you. They don't know who you are and things like that. But I want to know how you respond to such things.
Yeah, that's a very good question. It's not easy. I go to a lot of therapy because, my goal is to tell jokes and make money off that, just make a living off that, and obviously see how far I can go with that. But I've sort of become a public figure with that, so there's a lot of criticisms, a lot of noise, a lot of stuff that you have to deal with because you put yourself out there. But going to therapy, and I think having a solid family and solid friend circle helps a lot. But it's not. I like that question. I don't think I've been asked it in a podcast setting. It isn't easy. No one teaches you how to be a public figure or how to be. And I'm not like famous. I'm not even famous. I'm like sort of like, hey, isn't that guy kind of famous? Like, I'm not. It's not like I'm like Trevor Noah where they have to shut down a place or like, But it's something I didn't prepare for. Something no one can teach you for those moments.
Yeah.
And it's something I make mistakes. I'm learning. But with the mental health part, it does take a toll, man.
Yeah.
But now, I like after going back to therapy and whatnot, I've just made a lot of negativity. Just delete, block, tell people. Doesn't matter how long you've known me. If you bring negativity to me, I just don't have time for it, bro. Like I just don't have time for it. Don't have the energy for it. Mate, there's a lot that's going on, and a lot I want to achieve.
Yeah.
And if it's not adding to that, then I don't want to sort of entertain it. And I like that you talk about men's mental health. It gets overlooked so
Straight
easily,
up.
man. And I've been in those situations as a friend who's lost a. I mean, there was the artist Bravo LaRue, the hip hop artist. I don't know if you guys know him, but he took his life earlier in the year.
No.
One of my close friends, probably top 5 friends I've ever had in my life, took his life in 2018. So I've had a lot of that around me. I've had struggles with mental health, and I do talk about it online, hopefully to help people. But like it does get tough because you gotta struggle with your mental health and still be funny and still be this person that's like me. My friends will tell you I never turn down a picture. If someone wants to take a picture, whatever, when we're out, never say no, whatever, because that's just the kind of person I am. But why again I like your question is that, mate, I'm a normal human being, but there'll just be some shitty days, and then people expect you to be on. There's some days where you're like, I'm going to Pick and Pay.
You just want food, man.
This girl just, sort of told me she's done with me. Now you're like, yo, hey, Khanyisa Jam Jam. I can't be like, go fuck yourself.
You can't.
Robisa doesn't want me anymore, bro. I just came here to get a chicken. Fucking leave me alone.
They don't understand that. They think you're being mean or rude or something.
Yeah. So if you, but I just manage it, man. Going to therapy helps a lot.
Yeah. Because you're an award-winning comedian.
Yes, a multi-award winning.
Multi.
Yeah.
As AKA said, I am the multi-talented, the number 1 superstar. Yeah.
Not only in South Africa, right? So basically, how do you handle criticism?
It depends who it's coming from, and it also depends what it's about. So, but generally, I handled it well. Only time I'll be honest with you, I didn't handle it well was there was some criticism that came from my old high school. So the boys at my school that are at the school now wanted me to come speak at the school. Then by the way, I finished school in 2009. There were some teachers from back then who were like, oh, we don't know if this guy would be a right fit to speak. I'm like, bro, I left school 17 years ago. How do you still have grudges? How do you still have grudges against a kid from 17 years ago? So then, that's the kind of criticism where I'm like, bro, no offense, you a teacher that's still holding gripes with someone 17 years later, and you based in Grahamstown, Makanda.
You need to heal.
You need to heal and get a life, bro. I know your life's shit, but don't make that my problem.
Exactly, I'm getting down.
So it depends solely where it's coming from. If it's my mom saying, Khanyisa, she'll always be like, you need to dress better, you need to do this,
straight up.
So that I'll take seriously, or someone saying, hey man, you're a bit too negative about Bafana, please can you, those, but when it comes from people where you're like, nah, bro, you in my eyes, it's coming from too low of a level for me to even entertain.
Because at some point you're even working a 9 to 5, like at a gaming company, right?
Yeah.
So why did you quit?
Why did I quit? No, they let me go, bro. What do you mean? I'll still be working there, but mate, that was one of the best jobs ever, bro. I did fuck all there, and they just paid me a salary, bro. Like they basically just paid me to be a vibe there, bro.
Yeah.
I was like the vibes boss at work, bro. Just chilling, doing social media for them. So that obviously, like, shout out to that company and the guys who hired me, because obviously that helped me take those skills, because they upskilled me. Because remember, I came from this UCT politics background.
Yeah.
These guys just put me crash course on social media. They were like, this is the next big thing, social media manage, how you look, how your company looks on socials, how you respond, how you build a community, how if someone has a problem, you go right away. Like I did so many Udemy courses, all these short courses online, and they were just pumping me with this stuff. And at first I was like, fuck, man, this is extra. But look what came out of it. I can manage my own socials. I know how to do social media. I've helped other people grow their social medias, all because those guys invested in me when I was fucking around just getting a salary for posting on their behalf.
It's like doing nothing.
Doing nothing.
You do that every
Man,
day.
I used to lie there so much, bro. My old job, bro, I used to lie so much, bro. Like, so my old jobs, I started doing, comedy started going well in like 2023.
Yeah.
So I was nominated for Newcomer of the Year. So like that's when people started noticing me. And then my socials were like, I was on like 1,200 followers. You won't believe. So I was like, okay, fuck. I need to get that up. I need to bump that up.
And it never made sense at that time. Nothing
Yeah.
made sense at that time, yeah.
But mate, I started getting booked for gigs around the country.
Yeah.
So I used to have the hybrid thing where it's 3 days in the office, 2 days out or whatever. But I used to lie to the office. Can I work from home? I'm sick. I'm not feeling too well.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm in Joburg.
Yeah.
Because I've got a gig, bruh. And then I couldn't take pictures at the gig because my work's going to find out that I'm...
Yo.
Yeah, mate.
When the fans ask for them, when the fans ask for pictures,
No, I wasn't like popular back then. So I was still like the hot new act. Because it's best newcomer. So I was still like fresh.
Yeah.
So then they started booking me. But then even the one time these guys took me on tour down the garden route to went to Sedgefield, and they needed to leave because most comedians, like when you're a professional comedian, like you don't have a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
So like if you want to go to Sedgefield, you can go like at 7 in the morning.
straight.
Whereas me, I still had a job, so I was like, yo, gents, can you not leave it? They're like, hey, bro, we're leaving at 12.
Shit.
And my uncle had this situation. We have a traditional ceremony for him because, you know, maybe I came up with this lie. My white boss believed me. I just use traditional stuff, and then they're like, no, it's fine. Go be with your uncle. Meanwhile, I'm going to fucking Sedgefield to tell jokes, bro. So I used to lie a lot. So eventually, the company started downsizing, and it was just my time, 2023.
Yo.
Talking of social media and how you have been handling things, and I get to see your profile now on social media. It's like full of politicians. So how far do you guys go? I've been wondering, how far do you guys go in terms of criticizing politicians? Because you know these people, especially those big politicians, they so much cautious about their reputation. So how do you really deal with that thing? Because they can easily sue you.
I make it fun, man. I never attack a person. The only times I've ever attacked a person is when they've attacked my character. Or whatever.
Yeah.
But like the stuff I make about John Steenhuisen, like they know it's a joke. I never go anything about their personal lives, anything about them as people. It's just about whatever the trending topic is, and I'll put like a song next to it just to spice it up. But I'll never attack that. Yeah, that's not my style.
Speaking of which, going back to the Lion King, the joke that was made by the Zimbabwean comedian that went viral. So, what was that justified to make a joke about something that's globally known to be culturally significant to a certain tribe? And where do comedians draw the line? That I can make fun about everything and everybody, but where do they draw the line?
So it's funny enough, and I hope you clip this part. Learn More Jonasi wasn't the first one to do that. Sivngesi was actually the first one. If you go, Sivngesi's got a joke that he did on a set of his, where he says, "Oh, it's a lion, it's a lion, it's a lion," like this funny bit that he did. So that's I don't know if Learn More had seen Siv's bit, but the way we draw the line, I mean, it depends on you as an individual. Me, I do come from the school of, hey man, anybody can get it. As long as it's funny, and as long as the people on the receiving end don't feel like I'm bullying them with this joke or opinion. But if not, mate, it's jokes. It's jokes. It's literally what it is. Hey man, you know when you tell your mate, you're like, man, I'm just joking. That's all we're doing. We're not. People think there's like something like we're trying to just openly go out and offend people. No, we're trying to make people realize that you as non-comedians also think about some of these things. We just able to articulate it in the form of a joke.
But remember, the perspective comes from, if you go to a live comedy, right? You always see roast the people in the front. Yo, you came with this one, then it's a joke, right? So it built that momentum that comedy is built behind roasting other people, right? So you do something as global as the Lion King act, it come off as that. So some comedians don't even know where to draw the line when it comes to, because he even approached the Zimbabwean comedian and say, no, dude, you've like exceeded the limitation of whatever that you must be doing. Apologize, cut it down, do something, and he didn't.
And again, Tato, as far as I know, every joke has its own truth. So that element already it sparks something to people.
Then how do they get away with it? So meaning comedians get away with a lot.
Yeah, sometimes. I'd say.
But that's why you guys have put us in this position, because secretly you guys want us to test the boundaries. Yeah.
For real, yeah.
Gents, everyone in this room here, everyone watching this has laughed at fucked up stuff. People who are the most kind people I've seen send me fucked up reels because they know I laugh for that. But they won't open it because there's a stigma. But when you come to comedy, it's like, we're allowed now to laugh at this thing.
Oh, shit.
It gives you the freedom. That's why a comedy club or the best comedy is when it's lowly lit, so you can't see because the audience, if it was like a bright room like this, you don't want him to see that you laugh at this certain
for real,
topic.
For real.
Whereas the lights are dimmed, you don't see each other. Mate, you can laugh, go home and be like, fuck, that was fucked up. That was fucked up and it was funny.
Yeah. So anyway, we have a segment called Pass the Question, right? So previously we had a guest called Killer G, and the question he left for you was, if you are not doing what you're doing right now, what will you be doing? Which is comedy, if you're not doing comedy.
If I wasn't doing comedy, sure. That's actually a very good one. I'd probably be in sports writing or sports commentary.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that was the dream.
That's more like your passion, actually.
Yeah.
Funny part, our previous guest last week, the guy is Xhosa, but he can't speak Xhosa. And I'm wondering if you can speak Xhosa.
Because
the English is on the high, bro. Yo, I'm also thinking.
That's where he ended. That's where he ended.
Mnangathetha
The accent
idiphele yonke le podcast. Ungakhosarize abanye yafuna, but no, but it's just most of the time ndiyakhumsha so.
Yeah.
But like umama asithetha isiXhosa mama. Umama akafuna usiva isingesi tu.
Udilibala incame yolwimi lakho le ifeva ukhumsha gqithi every day.
Yeah, ufuna ukhumshila lokho. Imali zilapho
Sipakla English.
La English, phakla English like la twang.
So
Hong ningafuna uyiva ilezi simali le hong.
Yeah. So apparently to understand. Yeah.
He couldn't speak closer too.
Yeah.
Bezazi umni at least okanye.
Yeah, he knows that stuff, but
you know the basic, the entry level, like how I would speak Xhosa. I'm not Xhosa, but like you know the entry level. Even the accent is not there. He say it in English.
Killer, we love you, bro. We love you.
No beef, but yeah, no beef.
I'm not too far better, but at least I'm better than you.
Yeah.
I like you. I like the fact that you talk about writing. And through my research, it says you also used to write your own, what you call jokes. Is it difficult to be writing jokes, or they should just come spontaneously?
No, it is difficult. It's a skill. You got to work at it. I've done a lot of writing gigs. I used to write for a show, a gaming show. That was I forget. There's a gaming channel on DSTV. I used to write for a gaming show there. I've written for a couple of comedians. It's something that you have to work on. It's not something that's like, even the best writing comedians, they'll tell you that it's something that you go test out the material, it's a lot of work. You have to go write, think of the idea, also go check if anyone else has a similar idea.
Oh shit.
And then go work it at the comedy clubs.
Then before we move, what question do you have for our next guest?
What question? Damn. Why are you gay? I'm joking.
You are gay. You are gay.
Are you happy?
Oh, dope. Shit. Okay, I can't wait for our
and
next
such
episode.
a question always reflects a lot into your state of mind at that moment in time. Hence, we ask this question quite oftenly. It's not just a question for being a question.
Yeah.
It's one of those emotional questions. That's how I always perceive it.
Yeah.
Looking at the state of the country at this moment in time, the country is around $6 trillion of rands in debt. And obviously the country's not in a good state, man. Let me just put it that way in terms of the economy. Now we get to comedy industry. Comedy industry, by the look of things, it's one of the smallest industries, like art. What are the elements that you think should be implemented to expand it?
I mean, I'll be honest, man. Gaten McKenzie has done fuck all for the arts, man. He just cares about sports. And his thing is sports, Minister of Sports, Arts and Culture and Recreation. Mm-hmm. But he just leaves the arts out. So like a lot of our shit is self-funded. So like now I'm going to the UK in September, self-funded. I'm doing a tour with another great comedian, Anton Taylor. We're going to Joburg. We just did Cape Town, sold out, self-funded. Whenever you see these shows, unless it's a big sponsor, it's self-funded. Department Arts and Culture almost gives fuck all. And that's something that I like. Mate, we have Trevor Noah, who at any given time is top 5 comedians in the world in terms of revenue, in terms of ticket sales, in terms of global appeal. He's one of the few comedians that can go any continent, and I mean that. He can go to India, he can go to Australia, and he will fill up a stadium. Well, not a stadium, but like a big theater there. Like the equivalent of our opera house here at what's it, not home, New Zealand, the theater here, the big theater.
The Homecoming, yeah.
No, the other one.
Artscape,
the opera.
Yeah.
He can do that in Australia. He can do that in New Zealand.
Everywhere in the world.
Yeah, he can do that in Chile. How is there no infrastructure to build more Trevor Noahs coming from the department? Build more Tylers. Build all these people. They had to build themselves privately, and I know it's just a frustrating one because it's like there's so many talented South Africans in the arts, but people have to you have to eat, you have to pay rent, whatever. So some people can't focus on their art, and we don't have the infrastructure that helps the people to focus on the art, the beautiful art that actually we come and watch. Like we were talking off air, how many South Africans get fucked over top actors, actresses when they should be thriving, right?
Yeah.
It's years now, but all these people that are in these positions, sure, Gayton was laughing, enjoying himself, watching Generations.
Because it's on the table.
Generations back in the day. But whilst you ministered and you can make changes, these people are still starving.
He's only busy with VAR, nothing else. That guy.
It's so devastating to hear, man. So devastating to hear.
It's a tough one, Jen. So that's why I always say, man, I appreciate everyone who comes to my show, people who share my content, people who... Because I get to do these campaigns. That's where the money comes in for me. I get to do these campaigns, paid partnerships. So I really appreciate my audience because they put me in positions where I can earn a living. But it doesn't stop with me. Like, we need to have better infrastructure, build a culture so then other guys can also eat too.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, if you're being honest, it's not easy to just go into a live comedy show for people looking at the state of the economy. I mean, most people don't have sufficient funds to be just going around and watching jokes.
Yeah.
You usually have small capacity, even you guys, because there's no money.
Yeah.
And some of these things are just beyond our threshold. Yeah. But we do want to support. We do want this sort of like endorsement. And I actually asked Killer last week if is it really difficult to be getting sponsorship or endorsement, and I think you've just answered the question, because with him it was like, no, it's easy, it's not too bad. Maybe it's because he's in a different industry, music industry, and you're in the comedy industry.
But it's the same, because they all need to fill up a stadium, they all need to fill up venues, they need to sell tickets.
Yeah.
Same.
A lot of this stuff is business at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Return on investment.
Straight up. We
gave you money. You said you wanted to book a theater for 300 people. How much can we get from it?
Same industry.
Not personal, but it's business.
Yeah. Different toilets. Same thing, different toilets. Anyway, in closing, I just want to find out, like, how did you deal with clinical anxiety and depression? Did you heal from it? Or are you still dealing with it? Still dealing with it.
I got checked into a place called Akiso in 2022. I'd formed a very, very unhealthy drug habit by that stage. This is all before, obviously, I started becoming a mainstream comedian. So I'm fortunate in that regard that I was able to deal with a lot of my demons in private before I became this public-facing figure. So I'm very blessed in that regard. But when I went there, I didn't know what it made no sense. Like, my life was not shit or anything, but I'd wake up and I just wouldn't leave my room and just wouldn't want to do anything. And that thing's real, man. When you just don't want to exist. Like, it's a dark space, man. And I've been in that space maybe 3-4 times. It's not a good space to be in. So it's a lot of therapy. Obviously, you take your medication as well, but you got to try to look for doing more positive things, or try find hobbies as well. Because when you're in the industry where you like my day technically starts at night.
Damn.
Because I perform
At night. In the evening.
at night. So I've got these, like, the reverse of everyone else. All of my friends, everyone I know, they're working.
Damn.
But when it's their downtime, I'm working.
Shit.
So it's a lot to deal with, but therapy really has helped.
Do you think
can
like it deprives them an opportunity for them to support you? Talking of time differences, like your friends be working at during the day.
But I mean, it was always the goal to outgrow your friends' support. Your friends can only support your hustle until hey man. They look, they're like, bro, stop doing this thing. Come back to the 9 to 5, bro. Stop chasing silly dreams.
At what point will you be like, I need help?
At what point did I get it?
Yeah,
man. It was just like I'd been in my room for like 3 days, and I just told my younger brother, I was like, yo, man,
It's too much.
this is too much. Hadn't left, hadn't showered, nothing for 3 days, bro.
Damn.
And he.
By the way, you smell good. When I came in there, I was like, this guy smells good.
Oh yeah. I shower now.
So it's
I'm not depressed. I'm not that. Yeah, I shower now. What the fuck? You know, it's not like the habit of mine of not showering. It's just, I was in that depressive episode. I was thank you very much for noticing that. But no, I do shower twice. Sometimes.
Straight up.
Sometimes when I'm feeling sexy.
I mean, you're a guy.
Yeah, when I'm feeling sexy, I'll shower twice.
Straight up. Anything else you want us to move on?
No. I think I'm covered. I mean, you cannot really finish up everything on one go.
I also feel like there's a lot we can talk about, especially about your life. Your life is a movie. Everything you've achieved, everything you worked on in this small industry. There's a lot of comedians which they're big, but they've never experienced. And if we would talk about everything, we'll need probably like the whole day. Which
I'm open to come back.
Yep, for real.
Yeah,
I was gonna propose that, so you made it. You made it quick.
This was a cool podcast. To whoever's watching, it was a very good vibe, you guys. I've also been very accommodating. I know I've had to, working around my schedule and all of that, and you guys have just been nothing but positive. So I wish you guys also the best with this podcast, and hopefully you guys will invite me in future.
Straight up.
And thank you very much for the opportunity as well for me to share my story. And I hope we obviously us as black men, we talked a lot about mental health today, which I think I hope that is something that people take away from this episode. Yeah. And I thank you guys again for giving me the opportunity to speak about that so candidly.
Lovely, man.
Because we try by any means, as much as it's a podcast, to be as transparent and neutral as possible. Yes. Because there's no platform where you would find an open space where you can just share and not be judged, and people can listen and try to find alternative measures if perhaps that thing is not working out, whatever mechanisms you're using, they're not working out. But hopefully, because of you have gigs and other stuff, for this episode, we'll just have to wrap it here.
Yeah.
And we'll continue with the other stuff, like how you got into drugs and everything. Yeah. Like nasty stuff, how you used to party at high school, at university, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Episode 2.
Yo. This should wait.
Episode 2, we're gonna rock, gents. Don't worry.
Real. For me, I'm your boy Tato, aka PJ Smokers. Hey, you know what it is. Don't forget to subscribe. Take your mother's phone, your granny's phone, your auntie's, and press the button. And then see you on the next episode podcast.